Excellent. And so we're going to begin our practice today. I always would like to begin by first just thanking the Parkinson's Foundation for offering us this opportunity at Om Hom Shala to offer these classes to support people living with Parkinson's and other neurodegenerative diseases and also their caregivers. Our focus tonight is going to be digestive health. So we're going to be working on all of our compressions and our twists and our deep belly breathing. And we'll begin our practice first just with an exploration of the Om. So maybe bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Let your feet connect with the floor, sitting up nice and tall. And take a few slow, deep, easy breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. And just allowing the body to breathe deeply and fully. Noticing where on the body you feel movement as you take that inspiration. And feeling that softening in towards center as you exhale. Breathing in, expanding. Exhaling, softening. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, softening. Very good. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to let out the sound ah. Ah. Good. We'll do that a few times. Let's move the head a little bit as we do that deep breath in, look up. Dropping the head as you exhale. Ah. Do a few like that. Breathing in, lifting the head. Ah. Ah. One more time. Deep breath in. Ah. Good. And we're going to move a little bit higher into the vibration, moving that energy from the belly, from the chest, up into the throat with the sound ooh. And we're going to do this with the turning of the head. So let's go ahead and look over to the right. Take a deep breath in. And then as you rotate your head to the left, we'll say, ooh. Breathing in. Rotating head back to the right. Ooh. In. Ooh. Two more times. Oh. Deep breath in. Oh. We're going to head back to center. And then we're going to hum into the head the sound. If you'd like to cover your eyes, plug your ears, plug your nose to increase the sensation of vibration in the face, you can. We'll do 5 of them together. Deep breath in. Mm. 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 Very good. Releasing your hands from your face, letting the hands come down to rest, maybe on the knees. And we'll flow all 3 of those sounds together to complete the Om. We'll do it 5 times. Deep breath in. Om. 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 Pressing the hands together in Anjali Mudra, hands at heart center. Just taking a moment to feel the residual vibrations in the body. Feel the energy that extends beyond the edges of the body. Taking a breath in and out. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, beginning to rub the hands together. generating some heat between the hands. And separating the hands just a little bit, feeling that energy between the hands. You can take the hands away from each other and bring them back together. Just feeling that energy pulsing between the hands, feeling that energy ball between the hands. And then we'll take a deep breath in. We'll open the hands, let the energy expand. As you exhale, compressing that energy back into our center. Inhale, opening the hands. Exhale, come back in. Doing that a few times at your own pace. Let the breath guide the movement. One more time, expanding as much as you can. And then this time, as you exhale, wrap that energy around yourself. Give yourself a nice big hug. You can drop your chin down toward the chest. Maybe rocking a little bit to the right and the left. Bringing the hands up and back behind the head. Maybe interlacing the fingers behind the head if you can, opening those elbows, drawing that navel in toward the spine. And we're going to get into the side body here, leaning to the right, feeling that stretching into the side ribs, into the QL muscles, that muscle at your lower back, the psoas in the front. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And then turning the other way, leaning to the left this time. Tipping sideways. Few slow, deep breaths. Very good. Coming back to center, releasing the hands down, roll those shoulders up and back. And we'll start in with our monkey hara exercise. So working still into the side body. We're going to start reaching down toward the floor with one hand. The other hand will come into the armpit. And then switch. We'll just go side to side a couple of times. Starting to warm up the body. Anytime we can bring heat from movement into the body, it's going to increase our metabolic capacity, improve our digestive health. And we're going to work the diaphragm a little bit with a hara sound, adding a ha, 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 ha. Good. Deep breath in, reaching the arms up and out. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, open the arms up. Exhale, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself some love. Very good. From here, we'll let the hands come down, just resting on the knees. And we'll do a little seated cat-cow. Taking a deep breath in, lifting the heart, tipping the head back. And then exhaling, rounding the back, chin into the chest. Inhale, lift. Arching. Exhaling, rounding. Good. We'll take a couple more of those. Move with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Move at your own pace. Trying to bring a lot of attention to the belly button, noticing that you can pull it in when you round the back. And then releasing that effort, allowing the belly to move freely as you inhale, lifting the collarbones. Good. Coming back to center. Reaching the right hand out into the space behind you. We're going to find an open twist, breathing in, reaching out. And then exhaling, reaching up and away across the body at a diagonal, finding our first twist of the day. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Breathing in, open up. Exhale, twist. Good. Go ahead and do a couple more at your own pace. Very good. Coming back to center. Do the same thing on the other side. Left hand is going to stretch back this time. Reach back, look back, inhale. Exhale and twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Good. Do a few more of those. Move with your breath. One more. Breathing in, opening up. Exhaling, twist. Good. Bring that hand back. Both hands can rest on your knees. Just sit for a moment, being in a neutral position. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. And here we're going to come into a deeper twist. Our right hand will come to the left knee. The left hand's going to come back behind us somewhere, holding on to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Shoulders are dropping down, looking over the left shoulder. And we're going to pause here for a few slow, deep breaths. And good. Unwinding, coming back to center. We'll go ahead and do the same thing the other direction. Left hand is going to come to the right knee. Right hand is going to come somewhere back behind you, sitting up nice and tall, looking over your right shoulder this time. And pausing here for a few slow, deep breaths. Very good. Unwinding, coming back to center. And pausing here for a moment, allowing your body to just unwind. Breathing deep into the belly, into the heart. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Relax, breathing into the belly, into the heart. Exhale, drawing the navel in. Into the belly, into the heart. Exhale. One more time, into the belly, into the heart. Exhale. Very good. From here, we're going to go ahead and come to stand for a moment. And we're going to come to stand behind our chair so that we have our chair for our support here. Holding on to our chair. Right. Over just a little. All right. So once we're holding onto our chair for support, standing nice and tall, we're going to step our right foot back into the space behind us, coming into a lunge. All your toes are pointed forward, back heels lifted, holding on for support, looking forward. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. After you complete your 3 breaths, come back into a neutral standing pose, Tadasana. You might let go of the chair for a moment, letting your thumbs come out to either side. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Very good. From here, we'll bring our hands back to the chair. We're going to do the same thing other side. This time, left leg is going to step back into the space behind you. Toes pointing forward, shoulders relaxing down, looking forward. 3 slow, deep breaths. Once you complete those breaths, coming back to standing posture, neutral pose, maybe letting go of the chair, thumbs point out to the right and the left, standing nice and tall, soft through the knees, looking forward, deep breath in, easy breath out. Deep breath in, easy breath out. Very good. From here, hands are going to come back to the chair. We're going to step both feet back this time, sending the hips back into the space behind you, dropping the head, coming into a variation of our downward facing dog. Softly breathing here. When you're ready, slowly lifting the head, slowly walking forward. Take your time coming up. You don't want to come up too fast. Standing nice and tall. Letting the thumbs roll out to the right and the left, looking forward. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Breathing in once more, big and deep and full. Exhale. Very good. Hands are going to come back to the chair. And we're going to come around and have a seat once more in our chair. Getting yourself back into a comfortable seated position. Trying not to sit all the way back on the chair, just a little bit forward, sitting up nice and tall so we're not leaning and collapsing into the chair. And then engage your core muscles, drawing that navel in toward the spine. Pick up your right knee and give it a little hug. Holding on for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that knee down. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pull that navel into spine. Pick up the left knee. Holding on to the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Very good. And then in a neutral seated position, we're going to begin our pranayama practice. For relaxation, blocking the right nostril, we're going to breathe in through the left. And then switch, breathe out through the right. We'll repeat that in through the left. Out through the right. We'll continue with that same left nostril breathing for a few rounds in through the left. Out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Very good. We'll switch sides. This time blocking the left, breathing in the right. Out the left. In the right. Out the left. Repeat this for a few more rounds on your own. Very good. Releasing out of that. And do a few rounds of Shitali or Sitkari Pranayama. So dropping the head, we're going to curl the tongue or smile to sip the breath in through the teeth. Lifting the head as you breathe in through curled tongue or in through the teeth. Pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Drop the head. Exhale out through the nose. In through curled tongue or in through the teeth. Exhale out through the nose. In through the tongue or in through the teeth. Exhale out through the nose. Few more rounds at your own pace. Good. Coming back to center. We'll close our practice today with a little tapping and then an om. I'd like to invite you to take a moment to think about something that is hard for you to digest. Something that's hard for you to digest. And I don't necessarily mean food. Emotional experiences, situations, something that might be troubling you a little bit in your life right now. Something that might cause a little stress. It might cause you to feel constricted in some way. You think about that situation for just a moment. I'm going to do a little tapping to help let it go. Imagining that even though the situation might be challenging, you are strong, you are resilient, and you can focus on this moment right now. Bringing your hands to your third eye, beginning to tap onto the third eye. And you can repeat to yourself, I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Bringing your hand to the outside of your cheekbone, your temple. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Underneath the eye. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Under the nose. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Onto the chin. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Under the collarbones. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Center of the chest, the sternum. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Under the rib cage. I am safe. I am happy. I am wild and free. Go ahead and give your belly a rub, circular, clockwise motion. And then come to rest. You can bring your other hand to heart center, and we'll close our practice with an Om. Begin to connect with the breath. Breathe in a little bigger, a little deeper, preparing to Om. Om. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful evening. Namaste.